I never thought honesty could sound like betrayal until the night she said his name without flinching. We were sitting at the small kitchen table in our apartment, the one we bought because she liked the light in the mornings. Her suitcase was by the door, half-zipped, passport on top like it wanted to be seen. I asked where she was going, casual, almost bored. She didn't look up, just said, "I'm traveling with my ex." No pause, no explanation, just that. I felt something settle instead of explode. I'm Callum, 38. I work logistics, long hours, steady money, boring on paper. I've been with Marin for 5 years. I believed in building quietly, showing up, paying attention. I believed that consistency was love. Maybe that's where I went wrong. When we met, she said she was done with chaos, said she wanted peace. I was peace. For a while, it worked. We cooked together, took weekend drives, talked about buying a house near the river. Somewhere along the way, the warmth faded, not dramatically, just slowly. Texts got shorter, laughs got thinner. I noticed but didn't panic. Adults get busy. Relationships evolve. That's what I told myself. When she started mentioning her ex again, I didn't react. Old relationships leave shadows. I trusted her. Trust felt like strength back then. Then came the trips. First with coworkers, then solo. I never checked a phone, never questioned itineraries. I didn't want to be that man. The insecure one, the controlling one. The night she said it, traveling with my ex, she finally looked at me. Her eyes weren't guilty. They were tired, like she'd already had the argument in her head and was done with it. I asked why. She shrugged, said they'd reconnected, said it felt familiar, said it didn't mean anything serious. I nodded slowly. Not because I agreed, but because I understood something important in that moment. This wasn't confusion. This was a choice. She kept talking. Said she needed space. Said I was solid but predictable. Said life felt too quiet with me. I listened without interrupting. I didn't defend myself. I didn't list what I'd done for her. I didn't ask her to stay. My chest felt hollow, but my mind was clear. When she finished, she waited. Probably for anger, for pleading, for a reaction that proved I still wanted her badly enough to fight. I stood up, picked up my mug, and rinsed it in the sink. Then I turned back to her and said 2 words. "I'm done." That was it. No speech, no conditions, no ultimatums. Her face changed then. Not relief, not defiance, fear. She asked what I meant. I told her exactly what I meant. I wasn't going to compete with a past she hadn't let go of. I wasn't going to fund a life where I was optional. I wasn't going to wait around while she decided if I was enough. I said it calmly, respectfully, like a business meeting ending early. She tried to walk it back, said she didn't expect this reaction, said the trip wasn't what I thought, said I was overreacting. I shook my head. I told her the moment she chose him, even just for a trip, she chose a future without me. I picked up her suitcase and set it outside the door. Not roughly, just final. She stood there, silent, watching the life she'd taken for granted close itself. She asked where she was supposed to go. I told her anywhere she felt free. That wasn't my responsibility anymore. She left without another word. The apartment felt bigger immediately, emptier, but lighter. I slept that night without tossing. No weight on my chest. The next morning, I canceled the joint accounts, changed passwords, called the landlord about removing her from the lease. I wasn't angry. I was thorough. Friends asked if I regretted not fighting harder. I told them there's a difference between fighting for someone and fighting to be chosen. I won't do the second one ever again. Weeks later, she texted, said the trip wasn't what she hoped, said she missed our stability. I didn't reply. Silence is also an answer. I didn't lose her to her ex. I let her go to him. Big difference. I didn't end it out of pride. I ended it out of self-respect. Love shouldn't require you to shrink so someone else can feel excited. If honesty feels like betrayal, it's because loyalty already left the room.